Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Jay and welcome to the channel, and today I've got some very exciting news. If you followed me on Twitter or if you've seen any of the other content creators posting on YouTube recently, you will know that the alpha release date for Prehistoric Kingdom has been announced as March 19th. This is incredibly exciting news, especially for me, considering I've been waiting for this game for literal years. I remember when it first was announced on Kickstarter and all that. I've just been following its progress for such a long time now, and it is just so tremendously exciting for me to see it come to fruition like this. And now knowing that we're getting the alpha in just over 2 weeks, which is, again, a little bit mind-boggling, the fact that it's coming so soon. It's just, it's such an amazing thing. And I thought I'm going to make a video just quickly showcasing what's coming in the alpha, and then talking about my plans for the channel and for videos that are going to be coming out after that. I'm not going to go too in detail about what was announced with the devlog. You can check out the link in the description. It is really detailed there, and you can read through everything that is, has been announced. But I'm also just not going to go too detailed because a lot of the other content creators on YouTube, for example Best in Slot or Simply Savannah, they've done much more in-depth looks at it, and they've done it way better than I would, so definitely go check them out as well. And of course, like I said, just read in the description if you want to see the devlog in full. But like I said before, available on March 19th is the Prehistoric Kingdom Alpha, so that's available to people who did back it on Kickstarter, I believe, and also if you want to purchase it on Crytivo, which is the website the developers have put Prehistoric Kingdom on, definitely go check it out there as well. I think you can still purchase access to the alpha, so definitely go there if you want to get in on this. With the alpha, we are going to be getting 6 animals in total. Of course, that is nowhere near the full roster. The full roster is going to be tremendously larger, but the 6 animals we are getting are some pretty cool animals. We're getting the Tyrannosaurus, of course, you gotta have that. You're getting the Edmontosaurus, the Lambeosaurus, so 2 Hadrosaurids. We're getting 2 Ceratopsids, we're getting the Styracosaurus and the Pseudoceratops. And of course, we're getting the Microraptor, which is our little tiny aviary animal. And I love Microraptors. This is the first time I've seen a good Microraptor in any sort of game, which is kind of crazy. So that's really nice to see. What else we're getting in the alpha release is they're going to be... so it's not like completely developed, of course. It is an alpha, it's not even the beta yet. But the animals will have quite a lot of behaviors. All the kind of the general behaviors you would expect. Eating, drinking, grazing, socializing, broadcasting, all that. And they are going to be, relatively well developed for an alpha. The whole concept behind an alpha is that they're going to release it to a lower number of people so they can test it, look for bugs and stuff like that. So they're not going to be adding anything new once the alpha is released until the beta itself comes out, which will be later in the year, but I don't think we have that long to wait. So if you don't want to get into the alpha, it won't be too long anyways. As far as the creative side of things go, we actually are getting quite a lot with this alpha release. We're getting the terraforming tools, which look really interesting because, besides the general raise, lower, smooth, flatten tools that we usually get in most games, we're also getting an erosion tool. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds very cool. We're also getting access to 4 biomes, the tropical, temperate, scrubland, and wetland biomes. So it says they're paintable, so I imagine you can paint all 4 of these within any particular map. So I'm quite looking forward to that. We also have some of the main structures, like, the infrastructure sort of stuff, like the hatcheries and things like that. But the really exciting thing is we're actually getting over 250 modular items. So that's probably where we're going to spend a lot of our time, is building things up with those modular items. We're also getting plenty of fences and paths, and of course we can save our park and load it back up, which is pretty important if I'm going to be making videos for you guys. But like if you guys remember the Planet Zoo beta, it's very much similar to that in the sense that once the beta, or in this case the alpha, ends, the save games probably won't work going forward, which is entirely understandable. This is kind of what we've been expecting, and I'm just really, really excited. As you can see in the screenshots that I'll put on screen, the development looks really good. As far as the management side of things, which is honestly the side of things which I tend to stay away from a little bit in these sort of games, like in Planet Zoo, because I always play in sandbox. I try to stay away from these. Not that I don't like them, I'm just like, I'm basically just a sandbox player, but I do enjoy these management aspects as well. And we are going to get the basic management infrastructure here to play with for the economy, power, and visitors, of course. So we are going to definitely have a look at that once this comes out. So just a little bit of additional information, of course. Like I said, this is an alpha. It's mainly just to look at stability issues and bug fixes. But because we are allowed to share stuff here, I am going to be making videos for the alpha, throughout the alpha. Of course, we do have a limited number of animals, but I think given how much creative freedom we have in the game, I think we'll be able to like really delve into it and get quite a lot of videos there. So besides all this, the devlog has a bit more of an update sorry, in the game as a whole, and that looks really good, I think. And yeah, it just looks really interesting. I'm very excited for it. I'm just going to put up some screenshots of some of the new foliage that we're getting, some of the new textures and updates on that. But I won't go too in depth into it. Like I said, do check out the devlog as a whole in the description down below. But it just looks amazing, and I just want to say, like, I am tremendously excited. Like I've said this a million times, but this game is something I think is quite special. There's not really any other games out there that treat prehistoric animals like animals. Like in Jurassic World Evolution, as much as I love that game, it's a Jurassic World game. The animals are movie monsters in a sense, like they do say in the movies. And that's why I play it quite modded. As much as I love Jurassic World Evolution, the mods do kind of bring it closer to what I'm looking for, in the sense of it being a bit more like something like Planet Zoo. And in this case, I think they're doing such a great job. Like, they're really giving these animals the respect and the majesty that they are owed. Like, they are beautiful, so well designed, and they're really sticking true to biological accuracy. In fact, even in the devlog, they've mentioned that they've given the Microraptor an Alula, which is a specific feathery like thumb region, which you wouldn't have noticed at all, like, if it wasn't there. But the fact that they've taken that care to add it really shows their dedication to making this a really faithful to real life kind of game. It's just genuinely beautiful and something that makes me so happy. So that's pretty much it from me today. I just wanted to say all this. And just to quickly cover the plans for this, the video releases. So once the Prehistoric Kingdom alpha releases on March 19th, I will aim to give you guys a couple videos of Prehistoric Kingdom every week or so. It might be a bit less depending on my schedule, but around then I should be relatively free. So I am thinking 2 videos a week for Prehistoric Kingdom. And up till then, which we have 2 Mondays until then, besides this one. So what I will do is I'll put out a Prehistoric Kingdom kind of like up to release kind of video. So I'll talk about what I'm excited for, specific element I'm looking forward to. So that will be next Monday and the Monday after that. And then once it drops, like I said, 2 videos a week or so, we'll go through kind of the whole game as a whole in one of the videos. And then other videos will be maybe specific animal habitats or specific regions of a park. You know, we're going to take our time, really explore what the game has to offer, and really just really explore this alpha. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, I'm just so excited. This is, again, it's something special, and I'm very excited for it. If you guys want to, of course, follow Prehistoric Kingdom, go check them out on Twitter, wishlist the game on Steam. If you want access to the alpha, I believe it is still available on Critivo. I'm not 100% sure, but do check that out as well. And of course, if you're not, the beta will be out relatively soon, and then early access later this year, which is the kind of fully public version of the game, which is kind of ready and out there to the public. So get very excited, guys. Anyways, that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, do subscribe for more Prehistoric Kingdom content, and of course other content like Planet Zoo and Jurassic World Evolution. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.